This is just one of those moments that's just like mind-blowing. Again, I'm at a loss for words. The only thing that I have to say to you guys is thank you. We've spent the last week working on this deck, connecting our current off-grid tiny house to our off-grid bathroom and sauna. And today, in this video, we're finally finishing this dang thing.
So before we can put any of the boards down for the decking, we need to finish the stairs.
We're gonna have to do some angle cuts to start. 67 degrees, we need to do 2 cuts at.
67 degrees.
The first thing we need to do is run 2 metal beams connecting that higher part of where the stairs are gonna be to the lower part. So we have something to actually connect the stairs to. Kind of my idea is to kind of try to make what almost looks like floating stairs.
It's so funny because when people ask us where we live, like people that we just meet, and we say we live in Panama, I feel like most people picture us living like in this tropical, beautiful, warm, hot, sunny place. And granted, there are many places like that here in Panama, but we are not in one of those places. Today is a cold one. It is freezing out. I feel like my hands feel numb, but it is one of those days where the sauna is just gonna feel so good tonight. Last night was probably one of the windiest nights that we've had this windy season, and unfortunately, we lost a panel up there. Well, it's still connected, but totally blew off, so we're gonna have to fix that later. We've been using an angle grinder here on Lola's farm for a little over 4.5 years, and I cannot believe no one has gotten hurt with this tool yet. This is like the most terrifying tool of all tools. So I just feel very lucky that nothing has happened yet, but I am gonna knock on wood after saying that one.
It's time for everyone's favorite game. Let's weld in Crocs that have a bunch of holes in it until we get a big piece of slag in the middle, and then we'll put the proper shoes on.
I have my proper shoes on, honey.
I know, it's just like, these are so much more convenient.
I mean, boots are also very convenient when they slip on.
Not for me. I feel like I'm just always fighting my own inner laziness. I know it doesn't seem like I'm lazy, but like, there's this part of me that just wants to get in bed, put the blanket over my head, and watch movies all day. And I feel like I'm fighting that voice in my head all day. You have that voice?
Sometimes.
And I feel like that person in there is just the person I'm fighting all day long. This last one's tricky. We got all 4 of us trying to get this last beam in here because we need everything to be square. Because if not, then we're not gonna have square stairs. And
do I need to push this down?
you have a beautiful green bug on you. Look at this guy. Ah. Oh, it's perfect, dude. Hey, you bro. Listo. That's it, honey. I was a little worried about that, you know?
We just slap a couple more pieces of metal beams right here, throw a nice big metal slab down. We got ourselves a slide.
I've been thinking about slides. I feel like this whole place is just gonna be a massive playground for Sade. Once she's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
She's not.
It's a screaming metal death trap for her right now. AKA why she needs 100% supervision at all times.
I'm gonna take these down.
It's crazy. I feel like even though we've been living on this land for so long, I feel like I find a new creepy, crawly critter, at least a new one every single week. The good news is though, although we are in Panama, you would think there are a lot of snakes, there are a lot of scorpions and spiders. That is true. But up where we're at our elevation, we've only found 1 scorpion in the 4.5 years that we've lived here, and it was very small. We've only found 2 tarantulas since living up here, and maybe like a dozen snakes.
All right, so you're gonna move that laser until 19.4.
Okay.
Get down.
Down?
You're gonna put it down a lot. Really close. That's good. That's good right there.
Right there? You sure?
Yeah, it's right on it.
Awesome.
Just wrapping up a tough day. Mostly just tough because of the weather. Sideways rain coming in, but I'm kind of tucked in this corner where it hasn't been too bad, but I'm calling it here. It's dark outside and I'm pretty beat. I feel like tonight's like a movie night. I feel like we haven't had a night of just like doing nothing. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
I just want to quickly show you guys a little upgrade that we made here in our bathroom. I actually custom ordered this shelf from a wood shop down in town, but the guy who made this also made our little vanity here as well. So I think they're going to be a really, really good connection to have when we want to start having some custom made furniture for when we start building our house.
We're on a mission today, you guys. We gotta finish this thing. We gotta get these decking boards up.
We got family coming tomorrow.
My brother's coming tomorrow.
And this is his first time to Panama.
And I want him to think that I don't live in I guess a shack on the side of a mountain.
Honey, he already knows you.
Just maybe like a little bit of a glamorous shed.
With a beautiful deck to our glamorous, I mean the bathroom is pretty glamorous.
We have these concrete boards, these concrete decking boards. Now the problem is, no one here in Panama knows how to paint these.
I literally went to 3 different hardware stores yesterday asking what people would recommend for Plysim decking boards. No one even knew what Plysim was.
So there's a special kind of paint that you're supposed to get that they don't sell here. That just doesn't exist in any of the hardware. It's not even in the country. So we're gonna kind of try and make it up as we go. Yeah, welcome back to our channel. It's like our life.
So the guy at the paint store recommended the Sellador Adherente.
So it's Sellador Adherente.
Adherente. God. 4 years in and my Spanish is still just god awful. So apparently we're supposed to put this one on first, and then we have another one here, which is the Ipaxico, and that's the one that has a little bit of a color.
Kaylee says this is what we're supposed to do, but this is the guidance of a guy in a paint aisle in the hardware store who has no idea what even these decking boards are.
I did my best, sorry, I did my best. So you know how usually you go to the paint store and you can kind of just bring them the color that you want and they just kind of mix whatever color that you're looking for? They had 10 options. So we went with gray. I really wanted to go with brown, but Jordan's like, no, brown and black do not go together. I personally disagree. I think brown and black go together.
That's like fashion 101, and I don't know anything about fashion.
And honestly, like I totally disagree with the status quo. I think black and brown can go well together. I really do.
You know, honey, we don't always need to go against the grain. In every single facet of our life.
It's so crazy to me how people will choose to live in areas of the world or the United States like Washington that just rains so much of the year. We picked Panama and it rains a pretty good amount here. But we usually try to get out of here during the rainy months. That's when we do our traveling. That's when we go back to the States to go visit family, go back up to Vermont to go visit our cafe. But man, yesterday was our first like rainy, windy, poopy day we've had in weeks. And it's crazy the difference in like happiness level, which that's probably not really a good thing. Like I feel like our happiness shouldn't be dependent on the weather, but I really feel like if that was the case every day for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, I don't know if I could do it. Because today it's like day and night. Today is gorgeous, it's beautiful, and I'm just so freaking happy.
We're making really good progress on the stairs today. Enrique's gonna be running the welder all day long. It's good because he loves it and he's really good at it. I'm kind of just like relaying measurements back and forth to the guys, telling them what to cut, telling them what they need, what we need next. Just trying to get these stairs moving. My idea with these stairs, I kind of went with aesthetic over the amount of time that it's gonna take to make them. So I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, but I think when this is all done, it's just gonna look so beautiful and I'm super excited for it. Man, this looks insane. You know, when I was doing the math out for the stairs, I decided to throw in an extra stair for Sadie so she can get up and down it easy with her little legs. And then you throw a bunch of metal at it and it just looks way overbuilt. But that doesn't mean it doesn't look sick. I mean, We could probably have like 30 people stand on these stairs and jump up and down at the same time. It'd be totally fine.
First pepper of the season. Small but mighty. So a little goat update. I'm pretty sure one of our other adult female goats is pregnant. She is looking pretty large, and I have a feeling that when the boy goats escaped, that they got down to business. I am like almost positive she's gonna have a baby any day now. Maybe not. Maybe she just packed on a few extra pounds. But the only way to find out is to just wait and find out.
The sun's setting, but I'm not stopping yet. This is too exciting right now. I got some rust converting paint that I'm gonna paint my indestructible stairs in. Some of the beams are, like I said, it's leftover stuff. And I just want to stop the rust right now because there's a good amount of rust in some of these beams. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a coat of this on, and then we'll be moving on to the decking boards. The night's still young, you guys. 7:45, and I think I'm gonna put some decking boards down. Yeah, I just kind of wanna. I'm sick of standing on beams, and Sadie and Kaylee are inside having a blast. I'm gonna leave them to it, and I'm just gonna keep laying boards until they need me. I could go until 11 or 12. Like, if we can get this thing all done and be able to like sit out here and watch the sunrise tomorrow, oh, that'd be so sick. All right, the first piece is gonna be the most important in this whole thing, because that's gonna set the. That's gonna make sure everything's square. All the pieces are square. I could keep going, but I think I'm gonna call here, you guys. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and you can see the progress on the deck. We only got that much done, and we got all this to go. But there's just painting to be done, and painting and nighttime doesn't really mix.
This honestly might sound super lame, but genuinely, I feel like over the last few months, building, being in our element, the coffee competition, there's just been so much excitement. I genuinely feel like both Jordan and I have just been not only high on coffee, but high on life, to the point where when we're getting ready to settle down at night, our brains are just continuously going about new ideas, things that we're really excited for, future plans.
There's just been so much going on recently, and also there's just been a lot of late night coffee training sessions that there's been one thing that I've been relying on to fall asleep at night, and that's with Beam. I genuinely drink this every single night. And this is something I've recommended to all my friends and family, especially those that have been relying on a sleeping aid or some type of sleeping medication. It doesn't matter if I had a coffee an hour ago. This stuff puts me to bed.
Beam is a nighttime blend for sleep. It's a delicious hot chocolate that is blended with like the ultimate liquid gold concoction of all the things that make you fall asleep and stay asleep.
It kicks in so quick for me, and I'll remember the moment when I was sold was one night when I went to bed and my thoughts were racing with business stuff, with our coffee business, having to wake up and edit the next morning, and I remember just thinking, man, I want to fall asleep so bad. Came downstairs, grabbed a Beam, 30 minutes later, I was passed out.
This has been Jordan and I's favorite way to have a little nightcap together. It's just so soothing. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the day. So if you guys are interested in checking them out, we cannot recommend Beam enough. They have an amazing discount going on right now that if you click the link down below, use a code Nomadic, you will get 35% off if you decide to subscribe, and then 20% off all following orders after that.
I need to take a little break away from the farm for a minute. I'm speechless, you guys. I'm blown away. Yesterday, we put out a video putting out a fundraiser for our good friend Jose David, who has bladder cancer and has been struggling to pay for the surgeries that he needs. You guys are incredible. You guys donated the money for him to get the treatments that he needs in less than 12 hours. We raised a total of $20,000 for him, which is going to be enough for him to not only get multiple surgeries, but then the treatments that follow after the fact. And today we're going to go tell him. What's up? ¿Muy bien? Hola. Is Arturo here?
¿Qué pasa? What are you looking for?
I was looking for Arturo. Hey, have you seen Arturo? What did you do?
I told you I was gonna do it.
What did you do?
I told you I was gonna do it.
What is this?
This is my coach look.
You said that you were going to grow it out.
No,
Artie, I can see myself. So what day was it? It was Thursday. Yeah, so we put up the video. We talked about you, talked about your situation, and put out a fundraiser. And I'm happy to report we raised all the money in 12 hours.
That's crazy.
And we raised all the money that you need for your treatments for 12 hours.
That's super crazy.
Yeah.
I am so happy, man. I don't know what to say. But I feel kind of strange. I feel happy, of course. It was like a huge thing, you know.
We showed up, but
be sure to give my special thanks to everybody.
Hey, you can do it yourself. You're on camera right now. You want to say something?
Thank you so much. I really like to help as much as I can, and I enjoy when I can do it. But this is a new experience for me to receive as this much. I don't feel that it's money. I feel that I'm receiving love. So I just want to say thank you. Yeah, I feel very loved. Thank you very much.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that is what it is.
The only thing that I have to say to you guys is thank you. Thank you for helping our friend. He deserves it. This is just one of those moments that's just like mind-blowing, and what the internet can do, and what the power of a community can do, and the impact it can make on people who need a little bit of help. So again, I'm at a loss for words. Just want to leave you guys with thank you.
So George just ran to the hardware store real quick to just get a couple more things for today. And while he's there, I'm hoping I can bang this out while he's gone. But Rodrigo gave me this really cool idea of wrapping our exposed plumbing with this yarn. He did this down in his bathroom and it looks so, so good. So I just got a little bit of this super glue. So I think I'll just need to glue one end and then wrap it and then glue the other end, hopefully. That's all that needs to happen.
Hola. I asked Enrique to paint the stairs this morning before we start putting decking boards down on it, and little did I know what he was getting himself in for.
By the way, I haven't even updated these guys yet, but after I went to the hardware store yesterday, I realized they did not sell the paint that we need for these boards, so we are going forward with the gray. But honey, I need you to know, once these are all up, and if it doesn't look good, I am gonna paint it brown.
I just did a slow zoom on you the whole time for added dramatic effect. And then when the punchline comes, give me the punchline, honey.
Black goes with brown.
Today's operation, get a deck done. By the end of this one, walking on the beams is over, you guys. We're going hard at this today. Now that you're my fiance.
Honey, I think that's like the first time you say it on camera.
It's not, but I mean, I asked you to marry me on camera.
Yeah, but like the first time you like refer to me on camera as your fiance.
All right, well, listen, here's my theory.
Tell me.
It is a requirement that all fiancés argue about paint colors. I think this is why like 70% of couples get divorced. They just can't settle on paint colors.
Oh
This is like the catalyst to the disagreements.
We've had plenty of disagreements, believe me. So while we're waiting for some of the boards to dry, we have a whole bunch of them painted, we're just waiting for them to dry.
Frankenstein is gone.
Frankenstein is gone. Look at this baby.
Have you guys seen our other last water heater? Because if you haven't, rest in peace. Should we have a moment?
Let's have a moment.
Let's say a prayer.
Okay. Water heater,
You did us well.
you done us good.
You got us through hard times.
That's right.
You created hard times. You made me pull my hair out. And you were the source of a lot of cold showers.
But you've lasted this long. But
Your time has come.
your time has come and it's time for a little upgrade.
Goodbye.
You guys see that? See all that right there?
Honey, it's gonna come right up. Don't you worry. We're gonna give it one sweep, a little bit of a wash. Listen, we've been in the mud.
I know, but we're gonna have to do this every day for it to look like this.
You only go on the deck barefoot. Those are the rules.
That's not gonna happen. The brown's coming, you guys. Don't you worry, all right? It might take a couple weeks. We want to at least get these boards up, get some use out of it. We got some family coming, you know. But it will be brown at one point.
I don't know why you keep going on and on about this brown thing.
I just wanted to match my hair, honey.
I guess because these are concrete boards and because they're on metal beams, we need to put down this green tape, which I've been doing. If you see this tape right here, that's what I'm talking about. And you're supposed to do this to help with vibration. So because like metal vibrates really easily and because concrete is very brittle, the screw holes will slowly get bigger and bigger over time until it gets to the point that they're not holding the beams down anymore and all the screws will come loose. So I tried to buy some of this green tape, but they don't have any anywhere in Panama. Like they're totally sold out. So Rodrigo had a little bit left that he let me use. But now, as you can see, my time using that tape has come to an end because I'm at the end of the road with the green tape. So I bought this. This is window and door seal. It looks like the green tape. I'm hoping it does kind of the same thing. It's official. Lola likes the deck. She just told me. That's all that matters. This is Lola's farm after all. So as long as Lola's happy, we know we're doing the right thing. She's the cult leader around here. Look at this. Whoa! Look at how big this grasshopper is. This thing is huge. Here's my thumb. His legs have spikes on him. That's terrifying. Living in the jungle, it's so alive. The insects are huge. They're crazy looking. They're crazy colors. And it seems like everything just wants to bite you. Look at this bug over here just hanging on the deck. This guy's like neon blue. We're so close. Just 4 pieces left. Three pieces left. 2 pieces left. The last and final piece. Done, baby. I honestly wanted to get a little bit more done. I was hoping I could get these stairs done, but good thing is we can walk all the way to the bathroom now. We can walk all the way without having to walk across metal beams, which is such an upgrade. But we can't keep putting boards anymore this way because this deck is gonna go another 16 feet that way and 16 feet that way. This thing's gonna be huge and it's gonna be awesome. And I don't wanna put any more boards down because when we start welding, it's gonna get burn marks all over the boards. As I told you guys, I got family coming to town. My brother's coming to town. Couldn't be more excited to show them our life here, show them our home, and show them our brand new patio. This thing is awesome. good.